What's up, everybody? This is your girl, Key Wine, and I am back with the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Season 14, Episode 11, Mind Your Business, Garcelle. That's not what the episode, but it did say mind your business, okay? So, y'all, listen, before I start, you guys, make sure you please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And click the notification so you can be updated on every video that I drop. Again, I want to apologize. I've been sick, y'all. It was bad. I am now just getting to a better place. There is still work that I need to do. But in the meantime, I feel like I've had a lot of notes. So let me drop all these videos. All right. So the episode starts back in Augusta. Reba actually likes Kyle. Reba says she's not a nurturer. Tells Kyle she's not a nurturer. Avi tells Reba to get ready for lunch. And, Reba just off-putting and just rude to Avi, I guess. Like Sutton is, but hey. Kyle tells her mom, as she's getting her glam, that her mom was great. And Sutton was like, oh. And so she tells Sutton her mom says she's not a nurturer. And Sutton agrees, like, yeah, no, she's not. So Sutton then talks about her dad mental health and how he self-medicated with alcohol. He had no therapy. And I was like, wow. And he passed away in December 23rd, I think, 2002. And that was a lot. And so I guess in the next scene, because I don't know how I switched over that fast, Reba is extremely rude to Avi and is very off-putting to Garcelle. And again, Sutton is just like her mom. And we find out that Garcelle asked Reba, is she going to retire this year? She's a therapist. Reba is a therapist. And Garcelle asked her why, she's going to retire. She was like, because I'm 82. And I was like, Garcelle, you kind of, set yourself up for that one. So, Garcelle, girl, don't talk to this lady's mama. Okay, this lady mama don't want to talk to you. So Garcelle take her outside. And so Garcelle tells Reba that Sutton wants her to be a little more kinder. And Reba tells Garcelle, girl, mind your damn business. Okay? I don't think this has nothing to do with you. She tells Garcelle that. Reba tells Garcelle, this has nothing to do with you. I kind of think if the cameras wasn't rolling, she probably would have said something like, this has nothing to do with you, gal. I'm sorry. Anyway, Sutton actually wants to visit her old home, her home she grew up in. She actually wants to go into the house. She tells Reba this. She asks Reba if Reba wants to go. Reba said, no way, no how. Go by yourself. I don't care. I'm not going. I dealt with it. I'm done with it. And so she was like, do you want me to, tell you what happened? Reba was like, no. It is what it is. Sutton wants to go back to the home where her dad unalived herself because I guess she feels like she needs some type of closure. So we're going to go and visit there. So over in the next scene, we see Erica. She is actually getting her she shed / rental, her rental apartment updated. Okay? Kudos. I'm happy. $37,000, girl. You could have went the Five Below and spent a good $500 to update that, okay? But whatever, maybe 1,000. Throw in Ross and Home Goods and and make it look nice. Throw a little paint on it, girl, please, okay? So Bose is talking to Leelle. They have a really cute relationship. And she asks Leelle how does she feel about her having a child. Leelle is on board with it. Bose didn't ask her about Keely, and we find out that Bose invited Keely to come on the trip that she had with Lael in Ghana. And I was like, why would you do that? First of all, if me, Brandon, and Aaron are in Ghana, I'm not thinking about you. Because I'm over here looking at that Ghana man over there. Right over there. Sorry. Sorry, y'all. So Sutton and the ladies pull up to her old home, and Sutton is very hesitant to get out of the car, but she finally comes to, and she actually gets out of the car. Sutton says that she was a daddy's girl. She gets really emotional, and she also says that she felt, so she goes around the whole house telling, letting the ladies know what was here, what was there, what was facing this way, how the house is a little different. And this is where they were standing. She said, this is where my dad unalived himself. And so Sutton says she felt selfish because she didn't sit with her dad. Now, normally when she goes out the door, and she went to some sort of ballet practice, I want to say, she'll hit her dad's hand before she go out the door. This particular day, he didn't extend, so she pulled on his toe. She said that day felt different, and she said that maybe and y'all can help me out in the comments below, but I think she said maybe if somehow Sutton blames herself. Somehow Sutton feels some sort of responsibility, and you cannot carry that type of weight on you because that had nothing to do with you. I felt so bad for her because maybe she has carried that weight for years, and there's nothing you can do when anybody wants to make those type of decisions. Sutton wanted to make, she's saying, she did say that she has gotten closure with her dad's passing since she's visited the home and was able to get all of her feels out, which I know you'll never stop grieving, but I think this was the biggest step for her going into the home. So Sutton said she wanted to make things right with her mom. And she's going to make an attempt to do that on this trip. So Erica, Bose, and Dorit meet up. And I actually like those three together. Those three are great. Okay. And so Bose, as smart as she is, she lets the ladies know that she discussed having a baby. She wants to have a baby with a man who has never said that he loved her. Dorit thinks that she should have this conversation. Erica says, do not listen to Dorit. She can't get her own. Yeah, she didn't say that, but this is what I'm saying. She can't get her own together, so don't listen to her. Do not force this conversation upon this man. If he doesn't naturally come out and tell you, then that's just what it is. But talking about a baby, talking about marriage, and there is no word, the love word isn't involved, and y'all been dating for, I think she says about six months to a year and nothing. Girl, you might want to hang that up flat screen, okay? Because Keely is not the one. Keely and his lining is not the one. I do not find Keely attractive, but that's just me. I whatever. And so, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, it did kind of seem like Erica is getting a little annoyed with Dorit, okay? And another thing, Bose keeps saying how they talking about kids and yeah. First of all, they'll entertain the conversation, okay? Because that's just what it is, a damn conversation. It does not mean he wants to have kids. It does not mean he wants to marry you. But he's having a conversation because you're having a conversation. Okay? I don't know Keely like that, but Keely just don't give me. I don't know. It's something about him and that lining that just rubbed me the wrong way, but maybe I'm wrong. But whatever. I'm going to let him pass until we see something different. All right? So, PK musty, big back ass called Dorit. Okay? PK called Dorit. And he won't call like it's all good in the hood, like nothing ain't even happened, like you ain't write that lady a 7-page, type up a 7-page email, okay, with your demands. The way I would have sent back, boy, mother, you and this email, your mama, your daddy, I don't care who it is, okay, all y'all, okay. PK couldn't say speaker spaghetti to me. PK couldn't tell me to. PK couldn't look at me cross-eyed. When I tell y'all I would have all the ignorant smoke for PK, he would. I gotta do what? And you trying to do what? Child, please. So, Dorit is aggravating as hell to me. This is where she makes me want to mush her in the damn face. I feel like Erica shares the same sentiment as it relates to Dorit, because now you're choosing to be stupid. Okay? You're choosing to be stuck on stupid. Let's start there. So they tells her that PK is playing in your face. And she's in denial. Like, girl, if you don't go get a damn lawyer and sit your happy ass down somewhere, get away from us with all of this, Apollo. Oh, Lord. Dorit aggravates me. Her and that big ass Australian accent. Okay? So then, in the next scene, Kyle FaceTimes Kathy. Girl, Kathy, if you gonna FaceTime somebody, get a damn earpiece. Don't put the phone to your ear. God damn it. Reba is a piece of work, okay? So Sutton has always wanted acceptance from her mammy, and Reba is very detached from Sutton, okay? So Sutton, Reba is not the type of mom that will validate her kids' feelings, because that is something she has never gotten. So I don't know how to do that. And again, in the spirit of therapy, with her being a therapist, therapy that she may have learned over the years does not look like therapy of today. I've raised you, which means, in turn, that means that's me validating you, and that's me telling you I love you without me telling you I raised you. I gave you what you needed. Okay? I built a life. Even though your dad did this, I did the bulk of the work in raising you and your brother. And I think to them, that is just love. I don't have to say it. I did all of these things. Sutton tells Reba, you never say how proud of me how proud you are of me. And Reba's response was, I don't understand. And honestly, my initial thought was, wow. And my same thought is still, wow. But I get it. Because she didn't, again, this is a woman of a certain age and of a certain generation. So there were a lot of things that they didn't get that we find ourselves giving to our kids now. Um, so, I mean, for her to be a therapist, you figure, over time you learn stuff. Laws change over time, and some of the practices in therapy, they are the same. However, there are some things that has evolved. Therapy has come a long, long way. Okay, so Reba, she also tells her, hey, you haven't told me you love me. Reba thinks that it is trite to tell your kids that you love them. And Sutton was like, no, it's not trite. This is something you're supposed to. But once again, you can't expect a person to give something that they've never even had. Therapists or not. She feels like I've done a good job thus far. So there is no need for me to have to say these to you. Why do you want this now? And, there are people who feel like that. Like, you now want this after all of these years? So it's a whole... Reba is just Reba, and I think Sutton is going to have to adjust to that. It's unfortunate, but the lady is like 82 years old, 81, 82. And so... Sutton is going to have to figure out ways to deal with those issues. She's going to have to figure out ways to navigate through those things she did receive from Reba. And that in turns is going to, in order for her to do that, Sutton's going to have to start going to her own therapist. And she's going to have to learn how to really navigate and really forgive and really let go. And I think once she does those things, then she'll easily be able to navigate and understand. Once she really, really understand who her mom is to the core, she'll be able to move forward. And I don't know. That's just my personal opinion, okay? So Sutton asked her mom to attend her fashion show that is coming up, and Reba was like, okay. And so Sutton hugs her mom, and, they just come to a common ground. But y'all, I forgot to say that when Sutton's dad unalived herself, I want to say it was the next day or the same day, her mom made her go into the kitchen and make crab cakes. And I think Sutton was so nervous that she ended up burning the crab cakes. And I was like, wow. Like, your dad just unalived yourself, go in the kitchen and cook. How does one do that? That's jacked up to me. I'm sorry, y'all. That is just jacked up to me. I don't know what type of response that is, but that is very cold. Anyway, so after Sutton and her mom hug it out, Sutton says, well, I'll go get everybody else. What y'all? She tried to go get them. They was already listening. She didn't even make it to the hallway fast. They tried to scatter out. Wasn't fast enough, and she called them eavesdropping. I said, my Lord. And so Sutton made the crab cakes. And it seems as though they were pretty good. I need to I'm going to have to get the recipe so I can start making some crab cakes around here, because I don't want to buy them. I'm a maker. And so this where the episode ends, y'all. If I missed something, y'all, please drop it down in the comments for me. I know it was a lot of things that I missed. This was a lot to unpack in the episode. I really felt bad for Sutton, but I really do pray she gets everything that she needs as it relates to her mental health. So anyway, y'all, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.